So I promised y'all some videos on how to wire a few devices up. This is a switch we're gonna get to today. So right here we have our two ground wires for your protection. Okay, those go together. This is called the neutral wire. Will be pushed into the box. You don't need a neutral for a switch, not this type of switch, not just the regular type of switch. So this is your power. This is your power which comes from the panel, and this is your switch leg, and this goes up to the light. Right? All right, there we go. So first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tie these two together and add a pigtail so it can come off and tie into that terminal there. So we're back. I've made the pigtail, so we're gonna cut this off about 8 inches. You see that good braid there? That's how you want your connectors to be with your wire. That's how you want your wire nuts to go over the top of your wire. You want it to be able to go right over it just like this. So what I like to do, and I've been told, sort of an angle, because if you look in these wire nuts, they kind of have like a cone shape to them. So when you put that in there, I'm gonna put a big one on there. That was just an example. All right, so now we have that one. It's time to put a wire nut on this, push it in, push this white one in, and we're gonna wire these to the switch. This one and this one. Now, importantly, you're always supposed to test before you touch, but since I knew this was off because I know the panel's not wired up, I kind of skipped ahead of a step. But you always put your tester on it to make sure it's not on. You know, red light beeping, no noise, no power. Now that we have make sure we have no power, we can't get shocked. We have the ground wire and your neutral wire pushed to the back. You're left with your switch leg and your hot wire with your ground. So now, we put that screw, the ground wire, onto the green screw always. And then the switch leg will go on this top terminal here. That's your switch leg. It goes to the top terminal, the blue wire, the one that goes from your light, from your switch to your light, goes on the top terminal. And this is your power terminal right here, your bottom. So you see how you have off right there, on. When you click it on, something in here shifts and it makes two copper tabs touch, or metal tabs or whatever touch inside, and that's how it makes it where it's a switch. Switches it on, switches it on, switches it off. We're gonna put this together, get you one more last look at it, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in. So this is how it should look. And before we're done, we're gonna wrap this out. I mean this receptacle, we're gonna wrap this right here. We're gonna wrap the entire switch to keep those copper terminals from being exposed. Who the fuck is this?